Imagine a world where the government holds absolute power, where you as a human being have no means of expression or freedom, for if you do so, it is considered a crime. Imagine a world where you cannot trust anyone, and you live in poverty for being at war with some country for 20 some years, yet you cannot prove this fact. Imagine a world where the past is blurry, and anything you recall is best kept to yourself. Imagine a world where if you are deemed to be a criminal, just for expressing yourself, you will be wiped out of existence. Imagine this world, and welcome to 1984. 1984 is a novel written by George Orwell. It follows the character Winston Smith, a member of the Outer Party and a worker under the Ministry of Truth. In the beginning, he has committed a horrible crime. He has brought home a book, which is only free property. To make matters worse, he has started a journal, in which he talks about free thought. By expressing himself, he has committed a crime, and he is afraid of being caught by the thought police. Winston struggles throughout the whole novel to keeping his sanity to himself, and eventually he starts trusting other people he shouldn't have in the beginning. However, he comes to realize that he's doomed the moment he did such a thing. But even so, he doesn't know how long or when he'll be caught. But he knows deeply down within himself, as much as false hope as he may have, that he's dead the moment he began. Although there are a lot of quotes that I like from the book, such as the slogan of the party, "War is peace, freedom is slavery, ignorance is strength," I think there is one quote that sums up the book pretty nicely. It is said by O'Brien, another character that we meet throughout the novel, which is part of the inner party, and here is the quote. This quote is directed at Winston by a character called O'Brien. He is a member of the inner party, and I cannot tell you how Winston is caught. You're just gonna have to read the book. I can't say this though. This is what the quote is. There will be no love, except the love of Big Brother. There will be no laughter, except the laugh of triumph over a defeated enemy. There will be no art, no literature, no science. When we are omnipotent, we shall have no more need of science. There will be no distinction between beauty and ugliness. There will be no curiosity, no employment of the process of life. All competing pleasures will be destroyed. But always, do not forget this, Winston. Always there will be intoxication of power, constantly increasing and constantly growing subtler. Always, at every moment, there will be the thrill of victory, the sensation of trampling on an enemy who is helpless. If you want a picture of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face. Forever. This novel starts off a little bit slowly, but I think it's very rewarding if you finish it. 1984 is a very complex novel that deals with a lot of socialistic thoughts. For example, Ingsoc, which as you can see in this picture I made, is short for English socialism. And this novel brings on a lot of ideas that makes you appreciate the common government that we have. Imagine now you find yourself complaining about our government. Imagine living under this one. And though it is possible to have such a similar government under which we live on, thankfully the means of having it are very extreme. I recommend this book to anyone who likes having interesting thoughts, thrillers, and anything of that nature. You will have to have the tenacity to finish it though, and it is very rewarding if you do. Last but not least, this review was done by Jesus Arellano. I remember Southeast. Big Brother is always watching you.